Hey everybody, it's Dutch. For those of you who don't know me, I am Dutchess. This is my channel, Dutchess Divinity, and we do lots of stuff here, but today we're going to do a you versus them reading. So I'm really excited about this. Sorry about my nails. I just had there's ice cream. Hi ice cream, say hello. Sunday's over on the other side here. So I just had my nails ripped off, and I don't know why, but the lady did it like it was freaking 2005. Like, when I usually go, they like shave it down real thin and then they pop it off with another nail, like a different like nail tip, a plastic tip. But for some reason, this woman decided to not shave them down at all and rip them off with pliers, which was hurting me and her. And I was like, why are you doing it like that? But she wouldn't listen to me, because you know when you sometimes get a really bossy nail lady and they just will not, like, there's Sunday and they just don't listen. Yeah, it was one of those situations. So sorry about my nails. Okay, so I'm excited for this one today because I have had this deck. It's a goddess deck and I've had it for many years. I finally just decided to buy the counterpart, which is the Gods and Titans deck. And then I have this Tarot of Sexual Magic. And then I also have this Casanova deck. So I'm not really too familiar with this deck because I bought it and then it kind of creeped me out. There was just like some stuff in it that I was like, this is a little creepy. But I thought it would be a good like balanced act here. And then also I have this this love message deck. So all right, we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna go ahead and we're going to let's see who do I want to do first. Let's do the girls first. Full disclosure, this is the maiden voyage of this deck, so I'm going to be going off entirely intuition. All right, so Spirit, what is the Divine Feminine's frequency right now pertaining to the Divine Masculine? Sunday, don't do that. She like wants to chew on the cord for the phone. Okay, interesting. So we've got the Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Empress, and the Ace of Wands. All right. So with the Five of Pentacles, I feel like you were feeling left out by this masculine. I feel like you weren't getting what you needed. I feel as though you were getting just enough to keep you there and you got very sick of it. You got very tired. You felt like there wasn't enough between the two of you. And I actually feel as though you started to resent your Divine Masculine. So there was some resentment there because they were not coming through in the proper way. And it all became too much here with the Ten of Wands. And so you decided to walk yourself out of the cold because the Five of Pentacles, you know, typically they're like at a church in the cold. And you decided to go seek sanctuary elsewhere. I think you communicated this in a very dominant way here with the Ace of Swords. I think you were literally like, yeah, no, screw this. This is not good enough. This is not fair. This is not right. I see you cut cords here with the swords and the ropes, and I see that you took charge. And actually, your masculine really liked that you took charge. Maybe they didn't like what you said because it looks like it hurt, but they actually really like when you take charge in the situation. That makes them very attracted to you. And you said, I'm going to go get what I want, whether it's with you or not, here with the Empress card and the Ace of Wands. And I feel like this wasn't like an overnight thing. Like, I feel like you just kept trying to give this person chances here because with the Ten of Wands, it's like at the end of your rope, right? So I feel like you kept trying to give this person chances and it was like you're just done. You could be really wanting to get pregnant as well. You could be really wanting to be a mother. And with the Empress, and because with this Ace of Wands, you can see that she's pregnant. So, I just heard that song, been pregnant for way too long. Yeah, no, you said enough is enough. I also feel like you weren't being satisfied. So maybe it wasn't that you weren't being satisfied sexually. Maybe you weren't being satisfied emotionally or given what you needed in some way. Or maybe it's like they don't take you out on dates, or there's just not enough. There was not enough. What they were bringing to the table was not enough. So you moved on. This could also be a twin flame here with the two twins, literally twin flames in the background. And the two lovebirds. Lovebirds mate for life, I'm pretty sure. Certain birds mate for life. So I feel like they thought you were never going to walk away, and you were like, nah, like, I'm good. I'm good because I respect myself more than I feel the need to compromise just because I've made a commitment to you, or because one time you were the end-all be-all. I don't feel like this person's your end-all be-all anymore. I feel like you used to feel that way, and now I feel like you're like, I'm the end-all be-all. I'm the one that matters. Okay, let's see. Whoa, 5 of Pentacles. Again, wow. Okay, we've got the 5 of Pentacles, and I'm pretty sure this is the Hierophant in this deck, and if not, that's how I'm reading it. Sorry, guys, I'm doing my best, because like I said, I don't actually know this deck. So I feel like they're feeling left out in the cold, but they're also, look at that, literally 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. You guys are mirroring each other. They realize they created it, though. Here with the Hierophant, they're like, I know I have nobody to blame but myself. Whoa. That landed on you. We've got the Devil and the 2 of Cups. I feel like there was somebody who got in the middle of this, a devil woman, okay? So it's like the devil, you're the devil in disguise. So that's Elvis. Not that. That's Elvis. If I'm gonna tell my kids this was Elvis Presley, just kidding. No, the song is Elvis. All right, so I have a couple different messages. So for some of you, there is somebody who doesn't want you to be happy, who could be doing dark work on you. You can go watch my video, who are your hidden enemies revealed. So for some of you, there's a woman. Either way, this is a devil woman. So for some of you, there's a woman that doesn't want you to be happy, and she wants what you got, and she doesn't want you to be happy in relationships. She could also be doing mirror work as well around this. As you can see, she's looking in the mirror, and you can see, even though she's showing up as this human, she's got the horns in her shadow, and then the devil's here, and it's looking like the Baphomet as well. This person could have been using the Baphomet against you. Also, it could be there was like a third party that came in, so maybe you guys broke up for a while. You guys see other people, you see normal people, they see a psychotic person, and now the psychotic person is attached to them. So it's like you try to get back together, and it's not working because 1, they're not giving you enough, but for 2, they also have this psychotic person attached to them. This could also be the mother of their child, or like an ex, just like an ex. Like, even if, like, let's say you guys break up, they go hook up with their ex, and then it's like the ex like thinks that they want them back, and it's like, no, you were a rebound. This could also be a mother-in-law or like a sister. It could also be a family member that's like, that's my brother, or like, that's my son, and there's a devil woman in between this relationship. Can I get one more, please? But with the 2 of Cups, they're just feeling like, I just heard the devil's out to get me, out to get me, out to get me. I don't know why they said it so many times. 8 of Swords and Ace of Wands. So for some of you, this person got manipulated by someone older. So maybe they said, like, one of their older friends was like, hey, like, move on from her, move on. So then they go try to move on, and they pick a psychopath. For others of you, this is like the father or something. There could be really weird family dynamics here, or just like a super overbearing father. I really don't like that. 8 of Swords. Can I get a clarifier on that? I just don't like it in the card in this deck. So we've got, pretty sure this is the Empress. So we've got the Empress again, the 4 of Swords, and then the Queen of Swords. I feel like they got bad advice. I feel like you guys separated and someone said, move on, it's just a woman, get over it, go find another girl, go stick your dick in something else. and then they stuck their dick in something crazy. But no matter what, they could never get you off their mind. No matter what they do, they can never get you off their mind. And now they're in a prison of their own design. They could have even got this crazy person pregnant, like I said, here with the Empress. And so it's like they ended up giving her everything that you wanted. And that could be why you're leaving. Because you're like, no, I'm going to have a baby with someone who loves me. After they had a karmic conception. I'm honestly nauseous. Like, this is making me nauseous. This dynamic. Here with the Two of Cups, though, it's like they realized that... They thought this was like a normal person, but it was like they definitely didn't have the same connection that they have with you, because you're the Two of Cups that they have. Like they have this friendship with you, they have this special feeling with you. And then it was like they thought, you know, they could go find that anywhere else, and they couldn't. But once they realized that they couldn't find it anywhere else after taking bad advice from a male figure. Also, it could have something to do with your job. So if their dad is like insecure, like a toxic masculine, and like doesn't like strong women, like maybe you have a job, like maybe you're a lawyer, and their dad felt like threatened by that because they're like, well, women shouldn't be lawyers. Like, this is giving me old-timey misogynistic bad advice. With the Two of Cups and the Ace of Wands, though, they're like really wanting a new beginning, and they want to sexually woo you. They want to wine you, dine you, fucking 69 you, so that they can, like, that's how they want to show you how much they care about you. And they're trying to get you on a string with that. They could also be trying to get you pregnant. A lot of pregnancy here, guys. So just be careful if that's not what you want. If it is what you want, then I guess it's a good sign. But it feels to me like they took bad advice, and now they're paying for it here with the Eight of Swords. They have a lot of anxiety around this. This person's still attached to them. So whether they got them pregnant or not, this person is like a crazy person that's still attached to them. And if it's not like a crazy lover, like I said, it's like a monster-in-law or like whatever, a sibling, something like that. So for some of you, it could be the best friend. Like, you've been my best friend for the last 20 years and you're not going to let her come between us. I don't know. There's all sorts of weird relationships between people. But it feels like they feel like you don't care. They feel like you're over it. They feel like you're ready to be the Empress, whether it's with them or not, which is true. That is what you're saying here. But they feel like they're stuck in this prison of their own design, and they thought they were getting the Empress, but they got the devil. And they have nobody to blame but themselves, and now they feel like you don't care anymore. I just heard that song. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. What is your rebuttal, Divine Feminine? Yeah, Nine of Cups. Don't go. Holding on to her. Never Let You Go by Third Eye Blind. Pomegranates. So the temptation of the underworld. You wanted to step into temptation. You made your bed, now lay in it. The Lantern. You went full hermit mode. You pulled away and you went within. They pulled away and they were a whore. And that got them in trouble. Right? So you went within. You've evolved. And they have, I just heard, some splaining to do, but also some catching up to do. Nine of Pentacles. You want your blessings. You want your, it's my money and I want it now. You want your blessings and you want them now. And they're trying to hold you back, it feels like. They're like, please don't fucking go. Please don't go. And you're like, well, unless you can give me what I want now, then yeah, it's, you know what, guys? I know this is dark and upsetting over here. Know that this person knows that they fucked up. Know that they deeply regret everything. Know that they have a lot of anxiety. I just heard I think about it right before I go to bed. They wish they were traveling with you. They wish they were hugging you. They wish they were holding you. They wish they were fucking you. They wish they were getting you pregnant. But you don't care anymore because they stomped on your heart so many times. And you know what? Maybe that's their karma. That they had a wonderful woman to love them and they fucking ruined it by being a lech. And then here with the Star, it's like you're gonna have this sacred yeah, look it. There's that baneful woman in the background. Here's the two of you, Three of Swords, and here's that fucking loser. Dude, three's a crowd. Three's a crowd. You're definitely sad about this, but at the same time, you're like, I'm not sacrificing my dreams. I feel like you could have had a very special relationship with this person, and they threw it all away, and that's their fault, and now you both have to suffer because they were a loser. That, no offense, guys, I know that that's kind of rude to say, but this person over here acted like a fucking loser. They took bad advice. They didn't follow their heart. They followed their dick right into the depths of hell. Fuck them. You're getting your dreams and wishes coming true, though, whether they like it or not. Judgment Day, your spirit baby's here. Your spirit baby's here. And it really might not be with them. Maybe you were supposed to come together here with this spirit baby, and they prove themselves unworthy. Cupid's arrow by Thanksgiving, by Valentine's Day, you should know what's going on here, whether you have a new person or they come back and explain things. By Thanksgiving, you could be pregnant or getting ready, I don't know, is that 9 months from now? By Thanksgiving, you could be getting ready to give birth, or you could be getting pregnant, because I had the Freudian slip of Thanksgiving. And here we have the Knight of Wands. I just heard, no, I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Knight of Wands, you're over it. You're leaving it behind. You're going to have incredible sexual chemistry with someone that you're going to marry and have a stable relationship with. So with the Nine of Pentacles, you're the blessing. With the Star card, you're the goddess, right? Your wishes and dreams and hopes are coming true. Your side of things has far higher energy and frequency than their side of things. They have a lot of karma and baggage, which we see here with the Ten of Wands, and you had enough of their karma and baggage. Here with the Knight of Wands, I feel like your life partner is coming in very quickly here with the Queen of Pentacles, and it's because you're not settling for less than what you're worth, and you see you're always on top, and I just heard, you put my love on top. Someone who fucking chooses you. Someone who puts you first. This person was selfish, reckless. They could even have addiction issues, okay? Because it's giving that, like, drunk and I don't care. But this person's just in the background, and I feel like you're over it here with the Three of Swords. You're like, you hurt my feelings, and you have this idiot attached to you, okay? Why would I even... Why should I care? Why should I care? Nine of Swords, I'm tired of being stressed out. Also here with the Familiar, I feel like they could have done something else that made you feel like they didn't care. So like when the reason I'm saying that is because when Cornica passed away, I could see who was like really a supporter and a friend and who wasn't, because it was like I had friends who were like really, really supported me during that time. Like I've talked about, like Teresa, Maria, Lizzie, Shireen, like these people really supported me. And I had clients who really supported me, and just subscribers who were leaving the kindest comments. And then you have the idiots that are just like being so mean, being like, there's something wrong with your frequency. I don't like you anymore. And it's like, dude, I'm grieving. I'm a fucking person too. Yes, I'm a psychic, but I'm a human, and my best friend just died. No shit, my frequency's a little off, you fucking asshole. But those are the people that want to treat me like a Zoltar machine. So changing that to this context, putting that in this context, you could have had something terrible happen, and they didn't support you during that. You're about to find someone who's got your back. And if you do have a familiar that's crossed over, like a pet, an animal that is crossed over, that was like your best friend, they're helping to bring this to you. If you have a friend or a past romantic lover who has passed away, they're helping to bring the right person to you. I just don't think this is the right person for you. Even like, I know I chose this deck for them, but this is like the black outline, the creepy pictures, and this is just so much lighter. It's like red and lighter. Yeah, the Knight of Cups, it's gonna come... Your person's gonna come when you find a vulnerability within yourself. So you're like bathing alone, you're naked, it's very vulnerable. And when you least expect it, when you're breaking down the vulnerable parts of yourself, that's when the right person comes in, shining this torch for you, bringing you this cup, saying, good day, my lady. And you're like, who, me? Who, me? They're gonna be really hot because you're going to be like, whoa, you talking to me? I just heard. You could be out somewhere and they're like talking to you and they're just like this hot stranger and you're like, wait, are you talking to me? Because it's just like a hot stranger. All right, let's see about the divine masculine. What do we have here? Oh, Justice. Are you gonna try to make it right? She's hot. I'm not gonna show it to the camera because I don't want to get in trouble. Justice. The scales of justice are turning. You know what? You get justice no matter what, because it fell over here. You're getting justice. Whether they bring you justice or not, they're already getting their just desserts, bitch. Here with this like karmic shit that they got themselves into, this prison of their own design. He's literally in the dungeon. And his fire is out. Like, that's a candle, but it's not lit. Like, this person's like passion for life has really slipped away. Okay, this is going to be a very specific message. For some of you, there is a man in this man's life that is in love with him, and they steered him in the wrong direction because they like wanted to be with your man, but I don't feel like your man is gay. So maybe they have like a friend or like someone in their life who's gay, who like they think is like their good friend that respects their boundaries. And I feel like, because I was saying it could be the father, I can't shake this feeling because it is two men and he's like examining him under the blankets, but it's like, it's creepy, right? Because he's like an old weird guy and he's like a hot young guy. So it's like, I feel like they could have had, and you know what? If it's not a male friend, it's some sort of predatory friend. It's a friend that actually doesn't want your person to succeed. So even if it's a female, they were saying like, fucking forget her, get under someone else, thinking that they would go and get under them, and that backfired and they stuck their dick in crazy, right? Or, like I said, it was like a guy that if he's not attracted to your man, he's possessive and predatory over him. This could also be a man who just hates women. So it's like you guys broke up and he was like, oh, fuck her anyway. All bitches are the same. All bitches are the same. And then when you're in that frequency, yeah, like she's just a crazy bitch, even though, you know, your person was in the wrong. You weren't. I'm sure you had your own part to play, but like ultimately they did bad shit to you. And so all bitches are the same. They're all crazy. They're all the devil. And then when you go out in that frequency, yeah, you find a bitch who's the devil and you realize you had a goddess. You realize you had an angel. It ain't good. Well, they got their just desserts and they're getting their karma, so you will have justice. Our divine masculine, are you going to try to do right by the divine feminine? Is that why the justice card is coming out? What is this? Page of Pentacles. Tower. Huh. Two of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. King of Pentacles. All right. So to me, this is saying they're still trying to wrap their heads around the fact that you left. It was a tower moment for them that their little crumbs weren't good enough for you. Also, I'm looking at his high heels. I'm like, you little bitch. So they were being a little bitch in some ways. And Lady Justice, hot Lady Justice said, enough is enough, which was you. You said enough is enough. I'm going to do what I need to do best for myself. And look, you can see it. Let me cover her up. You can see the spirit babies up here too. Your spirit babies are really encouraging you because they want you to hurry up and find the love of your life so they can start being born. So they have never really been told off the way you told them off. And if they have, they've been able to write it off and be like, oh, it's that person's fault. But the way you told them off, it was like, oh, yeah, no, I actually was wrong. Like, oh, my crumbs weren't enough. Like, they know that they were not enough. So here with the Two of Pentacles, they have a lot of fear around you sleeping with other people. I just heard that's mine. Like, very possessive. Like, that woman is mine. They're trying to find a balance right now since you've walked away. Because Their life has just felt very out of balance since you walked away. And look, here's another, like, there's just so much, like, intrusive energy, right? So it's like we have, on this side, we have the woman walking in and, like, interrupting. And then on this side, we have the man walking in and interrupting. I feel like their family is a very bad influence on them. Their parents, particularly, could have a very toxic relationship with each other and with the children. Very overbearing, I just heard. My way or the highway. They could have also, it could have been a house where they fucking beat their kids too. Like, you get the belt or you get the wooden spoon if you step out of line. Very totalitarian, I'm hearing. So, because they've always been able to skirt by doing the least, it was a tower moment for them when you said, I'm not putting up with this, I'm better than this. They've been trying to find a balance because they're really upset that you actually walked away. They want to be your King of Pentacles, because we do have the Queen over here. But they've still got this mask on. There's still something that they need to, like, reveal to you. So maybe they've never told you just how much you mean to them. Or maybe they never told you the full story about what happened with this devil woman or devil man. There's more that needs to be revealed. So are you going to do it? The Star and the Queen of Wands. You're going to do it. Like, I feel like I don't know if they're going to do it. They're seeing you and your frequency. I'm also seeing this cross here. Christ is watching over you. Like Yeshua, Christ consciousness, Jesus is watching over you. Look at this beautiful woman. Oh my God. I like don't like the men in this deck, but I like the women. So this is the Star and the Queen of Wands. What Spirit is saying is what's important is you're manifesting your star in this situation. So we have the Star card here as well. You're manifesting the Star in this situation. Whether they come through, they are showing up, that they are going to try to show up in this way. But either way, Spirit wants you to know that you will be victorious. And if you've done spell work, like saying, please bring me a man, or like, please like break this cycle, help me to do the work within to help me break this cycle, your prayers have been heard and answered. I'm telling you, you guys are going to be pregnant soon, because this looks like milk coming out of her. Pregnant and breastfeeding for some of you, because this looks like milk coming out of this container as well. Last thoughts, masculine. Five of Wands, they've got competition, but they're willing to fight for you. Let's see if they actually show up. Five of Wands, they're fencing on that balcony. Let's see if they actually show up. Let's see. They've got competition. You've got people fighting for you. They have to be willing to fight as well. Last thoughts from this deck, Divine Feminine. You're ending the cycle. You're taking charge over your life, and you're keeping it hidden. You're keeping yourself hidden from them. You're no longer like letting them get the best of you or making them upset you or make you get in your head. You're tired of being pit with other women here. With the Hierophant, there's like two women here kissing his ring. I don't really like the vibe of this card in this deck. You're not doing it anymore. You're taking control of your life. You're not going to be in your head. You might even do a little bit of sleeping around. Please make sure to do it safely, because STDs are running rampant right now because people don't seem to understand. I'm going to do a whole video on that, because like what the hell with like the girls sleeping with 100 guys being like, we prioritize guys with STD tests. Like, I feel like that incident alone is going to frickin' infect the UK up and down. Like, I just don't get why people suddenly like don't care about having safe sex. They just get pregnant and abort, and they just give each other STDs. Like, some of these STDs are for life, dude. Like, and you're just spreading them around. Safe sex has so many benefits. I don't understand why it's like just suddenly like everyone acts like it doesn't exist. But it's all right. That's a little side note. But you're done with the illusions. You're done with the, look, she's got a mirror, and like how the devil woman is looking in the mirror, she's got a hand mirror. And so you're like, I'm done with this shit. Pearl in the oyster, turning the sand into a pearl. I think that goes back to one of my other readings. I think my most recent A Message from Your Person had that in one of the groups, the oyster turning a sand into a pearl. You're going to make the best of the situation. You're going to protect yourself. You're going to become mommy, because look it, they're sucking on the boobies. And you're taking control. You're saying, I'm not going to be put in a competition with anybody. I'm taking control, and I'm going to be with someone who chooses me. The man who chooses you is going to adore you, because look at, like, he, in both cases, he's like at her feet. He's like at, I just heard, let my love adorn you. Yeah, so either way, it's a positive message for you. So let's get some of these Titan cards from the Divine Masculine. We have Yuli, focus. So they need to focus their energy in the right directions. I just heard they've been lazy. Dionysus, ecstasy. So instead of like focusing, okay, so I'm getting two messages. For some of you, this person overworks, so they are like a workaholic, so they don't have to look at their problems, and so they focus on work because, yeah, that's like productive and it makes you money and it's like a good thing, but also that gives them the excuse to ignore their problems, and they need more like downtime so they can actually heal, whereas others of them, they don't do enough focusing on work or like hard stuff, and they spend all their time just like lazing around doing bullshit. Either way, you're on their mind. Like, I just heard, when I'm with him, I am thinking of you. So even if they are with someone else, or they are trying to like drown their memories of you, you're just here. Like, you're here, and they can't, you'll forever be the one that got away if they don't get their shit together. A cat dedication. Jizo, support. Jade Emperor, organization. So in order for them to come through, they need dedication, support, and organization. They need to focus their energy, and they also need to take time for themselves to actually like rest if they're not, and if they're taking too much rest, then they need to focus more on work. They feel very driven by the ecstasy of you, like you are ecstasy to them, so they're feeling very driven by wanting to have that with you, and not wanting to see other people with you, with that competition card previously. We have Aries, war, they're willing to fight for you right when I was saying that, and Apollo, inquiry. Apollo, I was learning about him. He was kind of an asshole. He did a lot of messed up stuff. And then we have Prometheus, altruism. I think that's like, what does altruism mean? I don't know. Spirit, what does altruism mean? They need to be more generous. I don't know if that's what that means, but that's what Spirit just said. Like, they need to be more generous. They need to be more giving. They've been so stingy with you. And in order to get back in your good graces, they need to be generous. They need to spoil you. They need to treat you like a proper goddess. They're going to come back and see, like, are we going to fight, or am I going to fight for you? Either you guys are going to fight, or they're going to fight for you. Can I get one last card, please? I just heard, can I get that, honey? Can I get that margarita on the rock, Dre? I can make your bed rock. Isn't that what that song is? I was like, Drake, do you think you can buy me a bottle of rosé? Vishnu, balance. Yeah, they're looking for the balance, but they're also in their life, but they also need to find the balance in this relationship, because like I said, they are way too closed off, stingy. Even when they're showing up as like the King of Pentacles, they're like, yes, but I'm gonna wear gloves, a mask, a cloak, and a hat. Like, they need to open up. If they don't want to lose you, they need to be vulnerable. And I just heard vulnerable, that song Vulnerable by Secondhand Serenade. And then we have Vulcan, inventiveness. So they need to get creative. They are going to see if you guys can work it out again, because they really don't like the idea of you with other men. But it's going to be up to them whether they actually do the right thing. So we have Quitesh, pleasure. You are about to finally, so the same way they indulged, they wanted their cake, they wanted to eat it too, they got their just desserts. Guess who's about to have their just desserts? My lady, you will. Okay, Newt for expansiveness. I almost just said forgiveness. That was a Freudian slip. So maybe you're going to be feeling forgiving, but either way, you want expansiveness. Also, you want more than just pleasure. So if this person, if that's like how I was saying, I just heard that song Art Deco by LDR. You want more. Why? Because you want more. Like, you just want more. So it's not just about, like, maybe you had incredible sexual chemistry with this person. It's not just about that. You want more now. Magick. So this whole situation has activated more gifts for you. Morgan Le Fay. The fairies could be with you right now as well, or other Celtic gods and goddesses. Ixchel release. Yeah, I feel like you're done. I feel like you're like, I'm good. Like, I'm gonna get sexual pleasure, emotional understanding, a life partner, and a husband, and a father of my children. I don't just want sexual pleasure. I'm good. If that's all you have to offer, no thanks. You're expanding here with Newt. You're activating new, I just heard the heart chakra, but also the hands. So the hands are an extension of the heart. And you're going to be doing some hand healing through the heart. And then we have each shell release. Like, I feel like you could have also done something to release. So maybe you took a dance class and you just like danced it out, or you did an actual fire ceremony or a spell where you released this person or this energy. But either way, I just feel like you're in power now. You have the power. Sekhmet, reduction. You pulled your energy back. You said enough is enough, and here they are trying to creep on your energy and creep into your energy, and you pulled back and protected yourself here with Sekhmet. With Ma'at, there's a lot of Egyptian goddesses coming out here. The Kemetic gods could be with you, and goddesses. Like I said, justice. You're getting your justice. I just heard one way or another. I'm going to find you. And that's about your husband, right? I'm going to find you. I'm going to get you. We're going to be happy together. Hecate, illumination. So how I said there's things that you don't know that need to come to the surface. They will be illuminated by how I said, I keep thinking Thanksgiving, but it's like Valentine's Day. I feel like Valentine's Day is the next marker, but there's something that happens around Thanksgiving as well. Pomona, plenty. If you've been feeling in lack mentality, things are about to be turning around. You have to believe in yourself and your expansiveness here. And understand that you're going to be blessed for standing up for yourself, because you were in a lack energy, because you were in a lack relationship. And then we have the white buffalo woman, peace. So like whatever happens between the two of you, you want peace. You're ready to move on, whether it's with them or not. Like, you're like, I just want peace. I'm over this shit. And it's crazy because it's like we got peace here, but then we got Aries with war. So I feel like it's like they're way more attached to the situation than you are. And then we have Persephone cycle. So it's like this whatever they did to you sent you to the underworld, and you learned how to navigate that underworld with grace. And then we have Kuan Yin, compassion, and she's an ascended master. So even though you had to go to the darkest depths of hell, I actually want to pull this one too. Freya and Vesta home. I feel like you're going to be moving or upgrading your home soon. And Freya, no matter what you do, you're irresistible to this person. And with Kuan Yin, it's like you have compassion, but your love and compassion only goes so far. You have more compassion for yourself than you do for this person, and that's why you're like, I choose me. You've been to the depths of hell. You come out an ascended master. Your frequency is irresistible, and you get what you deserve with the star, the empress, the home card. You get what you've been working for and what you deserve, whether it's with this person or not. So let me get some cards for advice. Advice, please, for Divine Feminine Spirit. Advice, please. Emira, where are you being called to journey to? Birthing. Okay, like I said, pregnant. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Make sure you're getting enough rest. And don't feel guilty about rest. Don't feel guilty about rest. Don't rot. I don't like the term bed rotting. Just call it resting. There's a difference between being really depressed and rotting your life away and then just getting some rest when you need it. The Great Gathering, it's all coming together. Intuitive hits Soul Tribe. So people are coming towards you. There's nothing you need to do. And then we have boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Share your voice. Come out of the cave, persecution and expression. It's time for you to be you. It's time for you to stop holding back. And it's time for you to be yourself, whether the people who give them bad advice or not like it. It's time for you to just be yourself. And it's time for you to have some fun here with the play card. This also reminds me of Dita Von Teese because she's in that little alcoholic drink. Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. This could also be an indication that you're going to be going on dates soon. People buying you drinks, whether they're alcoholic or not. Buying you dinner. Taking you to do fun things. Release soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Unbound. Yep, you're letting go. And then Star Mother. Pregnant. How can you mother yourself? Okay, so that's what I have for you guys. Please like if you liked it. Comment, share with me what's going on. I miss when the comment section was always very full to the point where I couldn't even respond to everyone. Make sure to share if you feel like this is a message for someone else. Subscribe if you want to see more from me. And yeah, thank you so much for being here. Very grateful to those of you who... Oh, I forgot to pull cards from this deck. Well, let's pull like 3. Let's see. Passion, retreat, trust. You retreated because the passion between you wasn't enough. You had to trust yourself and trust your own gut. Let go of control issues and separation. So this actually made you let go of your control issues, fall into a separation, trust that whatever was meant to be was meant to be because it was time for you to walk away from the situation. The passion wasn't enough to keep you there because they weren't giving you what you needed. So, Spirit, what's the final outcome? Wow. Releasing yourself, free yourself, codependency, free yourself, and you deserve love. Remember what I said? Addictions are affecting your romantic life. This person could have addictions, but it's time to take your control back, which we literally got that on a different card. And then you deserve love. You are lovable. Yeah, so the final outcome is breaking codependency, freeing yourself from this BS, recognizing that you deserve love, and calling in your true soulmate by loving yourself first. And you will be flirting with other people, but that's kind of when the heart-to-heart conversation comes in with this person, the conversation they were refusing to have in the past. So in this card, it was like you were begging for them to, like, please, don't you want to fix this? Don't you want to make this right? Please, don't you want to talk to me? Fine, I'm leaving. Then once you leave, now he's, please don't leave, don't go, don't go. The tables completely shift. It's a completely different frequency because they were being like really immature. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So you very well might end up with this person again. Even like, look, she's wearing green, like you were coming from the heart chakra, and then here he's wearing green. A lot of inner child wounding going on here. And like I said, weird energy from the family with this masculine energy in this collective. But spirit babies all around. So, yeah, you will have a conversation. Pay attention to the red flags. Hold them accountable. Your feelings are real and their feelings are real, but you need to love yourself first. Anything else? And you need to, it's almost like you guys need to like get to know each other. Because after this separation, you're going to be different. Like you're going to be putting up with even less than what you've already put up with, and they need to like change too, right? So it's like, because they need to change their behaviors and stuff, so it's like you guys are gonna have to get to know each other. Last thought, very soon, right? Valentine's Day. If you're watching this in real time, Valentine's Day is like a month away, so very soon you'll have your answers. All right, for real this time, and this is gonna heal family issues for both of you. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. But, okay. Like it, please. Like the video. Comment. Share. Subscribe. And I'll see you another time. Alright. Love you. Bye.